US President Donald Trump is raising eyebrows in Taiwan after his recently concluded state visit to China. He has called the self-governing island a difficult problem for the US because of China's military power and geographic closeness. In an interview to Fox News, Trump said that Xi Jinping had told him not to support the self-ruling island.
It's not a takeover. They just don't want to see this place, we'll call it a place because nobody knows how to define it, but they don't want to see it go independent. They don't want to do it.
Trump made it clear that he opposed a declaration of independence by Taiwan, which is 9,500 miles away from US, adding that he is neutral about taking sides when it comes to Taiwan's potential confrontation with China. Trump went on to say that the island nation was small, both in terms of geography and military prowess.
Should the people of Taiwan feel more or less secure after your meetings with President Xi?
Neutral. Neutral.
Has the policy changed at all?
No, nothing's changed.
U.S. policy?
No, nothing's changed. I will say this. I'm not looking to have somebody go independent and, we're supposed to travel 9,500 miles to fight a war. I'm not looking for that.
Trump suggested that he was not looking to have wars, suggesting that if the status quo was maintained, China would be okay with Taiwan. He assured that China won't take military action against Taiwan as long as he is the president.
With me, I don't think they'll do anything when I'm here. When I'm not here, I think they might, to be honest with you.
Taiwan's foreign ministry has taken the note of Trump's remarks regarding the island and has issued a subtle retort as it referred to Taiwan as a sovereign democratic country. The ministry said that China's continually increasing military threat is the only source of insecurity in the Indo-Pacific region, including the Taiwan Strait. It noted that US has repeatedly reiterated that its long-standing policy toward Taiwan remains unchanged. Taiwan also reacted to Trump's comments on weapons sale, which has been opposed and discussed by Trump with Xi Jinping. It said that the U.S. arms sales to Taiwan are part of U.S. security commitments under the Taiwan Relations Act and thanked Trump for extending support for peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait. Although the U.S. lacks formal diplomatic relations with Taiwan, it remains the island's most important international supporter. The U.S. primarily provides Taiwan with defensive weapons and military support through sales rather than large-scale free grants or aid. In December 2025, U.S. State Department approved $11 billion worth of arms package to Taiwan, and this included sale of high-mobility artillery rockets and related equipment and self-propelled howitzers and related equipment. U.S. also approved the sale of Altius drone systems, FGM-148 Javelin anti-tank missiles, and optically tracked wire-guided missile systems. However, Trump has now told reporters that he had not yet made up his mind whether a new U.S. sale to Taiwan can move forward. Currently, a large arms package is in advanced stages and been awaiting formal notification to Congress. While in May 2026, Taiwan's legislature approved $25 billion in special defense funds, largely earmarked for U.S. weapon purchases. And to discuss more about Trump warning Taiwan against seeking independence after his Beijing visit, we were earlier joined by Ross Darrell Feingold, a political analyst from Taipei, and here's what he had to say. Listen in.
I think Taiwan is going to have to just keep doing what it needs to do. So investing in its own defense, which includes domestic spending. Not long ago, the length of mandatory military service was extended from 4 months to 1 year. The legislature here in Taiwan recently did pass a budget to pay for some of those weapons to be purchased from the U.S. that you referred to. And also Taiwan will have to make good on its very large investment commitments that it made as part of a trade deal with the United States. hundreds of billions of dollars investment commitment, very similar to the European Union, Japan, and Korea. So the only option, again, Taiwan has is to keep doing what it's doing. And it would be, I think, very foolish for Taiwan to make negative statements about what President Trump has said. It's not going to serve their interest. In fact, the foreign ministry here in Taiwan, at least after Secretary of State Rubio's remarks in an interview in recent hours, they did rush to issue a statement saying thank you and we appreciate Secretary of State Rubio for reiterating that U.S. policy is unchanged. So again, really the only thing Taiwan can do is keep doing what it's doing and prepare accordingly.